Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta Exchange. Next month, 8th and 9th, I'm planning to come to Bengaluru for a workshop. So those who are interested may subscribe to our workshop in Bengaluru. Contact our office. The contact numbers are given in the description. What a dramatic day. Nifty was struggling and it was consolidating between 24,400 and 25,600 for a long time and nearly 6 months and then broke out. But after that also, it has been very, very volatile. If you can remember, and last week, the news came, there might be some good deal between India and US. The Nifty opened and Nifty hit a high of 26,103. Then it fell 500 points in just 2 trading sessions. And then what happened after that? The next 2 or 3 trading sessions, the entire 500 point rallied and Nifty went very close to that 26,103. And yesterday was the first time after 13 months, the Nifty closed about 26,000. But today, all round selling. And since the morning, it was selling all the way. There are a number of reasons that can be, attributed. The people say yesterday the Fed meeting, they reduced 25 basis points, but they are not certain about the December rate cut. But what does that matter to us? US markets are still trading at all-time high. As I told you already, since last year, September, so US market is higher by about 25%. We are in negative territory. So why we have to be sold into when US interest rates are, uncertain for the month of December. And then, there is another speculation that, the president, US president and Chinese president, so they held a meeting and after the meeting they've come out. So probably the market is thinking, so this US headache is not going to go away so easily. So it's just that, there was a trade-off between US and China. So like US desperately wanted the rare earth minerals from China. So because of that, they agreed to reduce the tariff by about 10%. So still 47%. It has been reduced from 57 to 47. Still 47 is very, very high. So probably, people might be thinking that, so if that is so tough with China, but then India, the US is actually not dependent on India. So therefore the US may be more tough with India. So that could be another reason. And then, so like Dr. Reddy's laboratories today morning, I mentioned that it was down nearly 10% in US. So as expected, Dr. Reddy's and Cipla fell. So the overall sentiment was negative. But there are some interesting observations. Number one, so yesterday, first time since the market closed above 26,000, people became very bullish. They covered their shorts. So because of that, the Nifty future premium shot up to 180 to 190 points, whereas usually it will be around 150 points. Now that has got corrected. So now the call future premium has come down by about 30-40 points. So now it has come to the reasonable level of 150 points. So that's one. So because of this, what has happened? The calls fell more than the puts. For example, if you look at the 25,000 put and 27,000 call, which is roughly about 1,000 points up and down, put option increased by 8-10 rupees, but call option came down by 25 rupees. And so call premiums have collapsed. Surprisingly, though market fell so much, and probably market participants are thinking, so this selling is a little bit more than what is required. So because of that, the put premiums actually did not shoot up much. So because of that, the India VIX is also almost flat. Just one day, yesterday the 26,000 put has the highest open interest, and today, no need to say 26,000 call will have a highest open interest. Just one day, the traders had to flip the trades. Sensex expiry went without much, volatility. So it was okay. Nifty also, weekly options also is okay. But this is quite disappointing for the bulls. So they could not, 2-3 times they went above 26,000 but could not close above 26,000. Yesterday, first time they closed above 26,000, but today they are not able to sustain. And right now, US markets are slightly weaker, but you will never know because US market is also like high volatile market. And moreover, there is some, I said there is some inflation data is there. I think the website where I'm referring, probably it reported wrongly. There was no such data. But today, after the market close, Apple and Amazon will be coming out with results. So if the result, like accordingly, the US markets will be reacting. After the results, the market tend to react very violently. Facebook is down 10% after the results. And Google is up by 8-9% after the results. So that's a kind of move US markets. So overall, the sentiment has turned negative. So once again, the same hurdles. Nifty should close about 26,000 fast. Then it should take out the swing high of 26,103. Then it has to take out all-time high of 26,277. So right now looks very difficult. But only thing is, the number of trading sessions is less in this month. So because of that, so option premiums are not really shooting up. So let us see what is going to happen. So meanwhile, tomorrow, keep watching for the Lenskart IPO. So maybe Saturday I'll come out with a video on whether to subscribe to this IPO or not. So until then, so enjoy. So if you're a bear, you have more reasons to enjoy than if you're a bull. So that's how the market structure looking. So let us hope things change in the next 1 or 2 days, and at least Nifty should touch all-time high once before the November series. So FII data, like one day they bought for 10,000 crore, market became euphoric. Next day they sold 2,500 crore, market became ultra bearish. Today we have to see whether they bought or sold. Most probably they would have sold. Otherwise, there is no reason for our market to fall so much. GIFT Nifty was indicating about 80-100 point down only, but Nifty future has actually fallen about 250 points. I'm talking from the actual closing yesterday. Because of weighted average closing, the figure may be different. A 250 point fall is a very big fall. And in fact, last 6-7 trading session, the market has been moving like this. Every day it makes 200 to 250 points from intraday high to intraday low, or intraday low to intraday high. The markets are becoming too volatile. So, I was telling my friend, like only Japanese market used to be like this and US market used to be like this. Now our market, like almost every day 1% move is happening. So let us see what is going to happen tomorrow. It's all depend upon where US markets will be closing, what Apple and Amazon will be declaring the results, and then FII data today. The only consolation is that put premiums did not increase much. The volatility index did not shoot up. So markets may stabilize, market may start consolidating, just like, market consolidated 25,000 plus minus 600, 700 points for 6 months. Now that may happen now from 26,000. From 26,000 plus minus 600 points, it may consolidate until the next trigger comes. One of the main reasons why our market, is individually so bearish, probably markets are waiting for Bihar state election. So probably we may get some clarity in the direction of the market only after Bihar state elections. So let us see what is going to happen. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.